Hi, and welcome back to Trifecta Pilates. My name is Beth. In today's Pilates class, we're really going to be focusing on the rotational aspect in the work. The benefit of this is we'll be seeing how even we are one side to the other, and we focus on rotation and ab work. Guess what? We really get to engage those obliques a little bit more. If you're ready to get started, join me on the mat. Before we hop into rotational work, let's warm up our spine a little bit. So lay down onto your back on the mat. Press the soles of the feet into the floor. Arms by your side. Oldie but a goodie. Pelvic curl. Here we go. Exhale, curl the pelvis and spine off of the mat, undulating through the spine. Inhale when you're up. Exhale, soften the chest, the sternum, the lowest ribs, the lower spine, the pelvis down to the floor. And repeat, exhale, curl the spinal column up off the mat. Strong press in the back of the arms and with the feet, and rolling and undulating back down to the floor sequentially. This should feel so yummy on the spine, connecting your breath to the movement, or rather your movement to your breath, really working your way through the spinal column. 2 more times. And just one last time here. Allow yourself to stay down on the mat. Interlace the fingers. Take the hands behind the head. Making a nice basket with the hands. Inhale. Exhale, curl up. Go right back down. So just a basic chest lift for right now. And then we're going to add some rotation work. Really feel yourself. Exhale, curl up. Inhale, lower down. Two more times. One last time. And allow yourself to stay down on your mat. Inhale and just exhale. Feel equal weight in the pelvis. You're going to maintain that. As you exhale, curl up and rotate to one thigh. Come back center, lower back down. Switch sides. So curl up center, rotate second side, center, and down. So when you add the rotation, you should feel more work in the obliques. Those are the side muscles of the abs. Curling up, add rotation, center, and down. One more time. Allow yourself to stay down. Open the arms across from the shoulders here into a T position. Lift one leg up off the floor and second leg. Squeeze the legs together like crazy. So stack your legs together. And from the pelvis, inhale, rotate the pelvis to one side. Legs stay stacked. Exhale, come back to center. Switch out your sides. Inhale, second side. Exhale, back center. So see if you can still really engage the obliques as you rotate to one side and come back to center. One more time. And stay center. Now we're going to keep the pelvis right where it is and the legs lifted if you can. Take the hands back behind the head and exhale, curl up and down. So basic ab curl again, just legs in a different position. Now this is the thing with oblique activation. They even work doing what we're doing right now. We'll isolate them more once we layer back in the rotation. but see if you can feel the obliques work in this just basic curl up and down. One more time. Now we add rotation. Pause down just to take a little breath and curl up center. Add rotation, legs, pelvis stay still. Come center, return. We go up, second side rotate, come center and down. Deep breaths here. We should really be feeling those abs now, feeling the obliques. One last time. Very nice. Stay down. Take your arms to the side of your body on your mat and take one leg down on the floor. So one leg is straight down on the floor and extend your bent leg up towards the ceiling here. So leg up to the ceiling, opposite leg along the floor. Now we're going to take the pelvis across your body. Have a little lift with the pelvis and see if you can use the obliques to come back to center. Find that lift, rotate across, obliques, come back to center. Just one more time like this. Now we go into our classic leg circle exercise. So rotate across, circle forward, around, up. Rotate across, circle forward, around, up. Really trying to feel and tap in more into the oblique activation in this exercise with this rotation. One last time. Pause. Now keep your pelvis perfectly still. Open the leg, reach forward, rotate across, pull up. So when you rotate across with the leg, with the pelvis, obliques are going to pull you back to center, just like in that supine twist we did earlier. One last time. Bend that knee tabletop. Let the opposite leg join. Squeeze the legs together. Just find center. The leg that was just moving straightens along the floor. You can flex that foot if you'd like and extend the opposite leg up to the ceiling as much as you can. 3 times we just go across again. Come back center. Across. Exhale, pull center. Lifted with the chest. Now circle across, forward, around, up, across, forward, around, up. Breathing in, breathing out. Really feeling abs staying engaged for this exercise. One last time. Pause, reverse it, open, reach forward, across and up. Open, forward, cross and up. Remember when the leg crosses, to bring the pelvis back up, the obliques are going to engage rather than just the weight of the leg. One last time. Bend both knees again, grab behind the thighs, roll yourself up, have a seat sitting tall, open the legs a little bit wider than your mat, and do spine stretch here. Classic spine stretch. So exhale, bend the spine, roll forward, roll right back up. Just working centered for this exercise before we move on. Bend the spine, roll forward, roll up. One more time, bend forward and up. Open the arms going into saw. Nice rotation with the spine here. Saw it on forward, coming up. Center, switch it out, rotate, saw forward, coming up and center, breathing in and out, breathing in and out. Feel that clear rotation in the waistline before you bend forward. One last time. Stay center, squeeze the legs together now. We're going to take the hands behind the head for spine twist today. So squeeze the legs together like crazy. like crazy, even more. And now we rotate to one side. Rotate, rotate, center. Switch sides. See if you can still feel the oblique activation here. Strong work with the obliques. One more time. Stay center. Reach your arms forward. Now we're going to open the arm, rotate. Curl back on the diagonal here. Roll back up and center. Switch sides. Open, curl back, rolling up, center to open, roll back, curling up, center. We should really feel activation in the abs and more so in the oblique. So whatever side you're rotating towards, that oblique should feel a lot of work. One more time, each side. Stay center, roll yourself all the way down on your back, on your mat here. Pulling the knees in towards the chest, giving them a hug. Elbows open, exhale, curl up towards the thighs here. Low spine, staying down on the mat. Extend one leg, take hold of the opposite, reach and curl up. Now today we're going to take the thigh away from the belly, leg to tabletop for a single leg stretch and switch sides. Breathing out and in. I just want you to get the rhythm and stability of the pelvis, of the movement, before we layer on rotation. So really feel yourself stay nice and stable here, soft with the chest, with the brow line. Take the hands behind the head. Now rotate to one thigh, switch sides. Pause with that thigh at tabletop. So we're going to keep the knee over the hip today, or for right now. Next time you rotate to one side, stay rotated to that side. The thigh is at tabletop, and we're going to curl up and pull the thigh in. Back to tabletop, unwind a little bit. Pull, curl in, back to tabletop thigh. Pull, curl in, back to tabletop. One more time, curl in, tabletop, switch up. Curl in, and then unwind a little bit. Curl in, and unwind. So you're trying to bring the thigh to the chest, the opposite shoulder to the knee. I don't care where the elbow is. One more time. Center. Both knees in. You should be feeling a lot of work in those obliques, hopefully. Roll onto your side now. Legs to the front edge of the mat, front corner of the mat. Keep breathing here. Reach long with your legs. Lift the top leg up and just find rotation out with the thigh. Roll it in. So we still want to stay connected to our center for some support. Though now we're transitioning into feeling work for the legs. Now keep the thigh rolling out. Flex the foot. Little lift so it's not very high. 5 taps front. Tap, 2, 3, 4, 5. Lift point, roll in, tap 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift for 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift 4. You got it for 3. Trying to keep the pelvis stable. For 2, 2 to lift, 2 to lift, and we just go single to single. Make sure that leg is lifting up every time. I want you to use strength and not momentum. So you see I'm not kicking the leg up as high as I possibly could because it's not a kick, it's a lift. Find that muscle, the muscle engagement here, burning out. One more time, front to back, front to back. Lift the leg, lower it down. Now the more you squeeze and narrow the legs in towards one another, the more relief you're going to give yourself on that other thigh. So squeeze the legs together, and the more work you get on the inner line, and lift both legs up and down. Both legs up and down. Breathing out and in. Squeeze and narrow to lift the legs and lower. And that bottom inner thigh, I want you to use that inner thigh a little bit more. So push the top leg up the entire time with the bottom leg. Find that push. Give yourself work here. Two more times. 2. One last time. 1. Awesome work. Lay on your second side now on your mat. Whether you're on an arm or a hand, whatever feels best for your neck, you can switch it up too throughout. Lift the top leg up, find that rotation out, roll it in. So it's the femur, the thigh bone doing this for you. Bottom leg stays super still. Breathing. So we can still have an intense workout without it having to always be a really fast tempo. We're kind of slow and steady, really engaging the proper muscles throughout the class. Keep the thigh rolling out. Flex the foot, lift, heel taps. 5, 4, 3. Lifting up, point toes back. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift. 4, 3, 2, 1. Breathing. Lift and not kick, remember. I think that was 3. It's amazing how hard it is to count sometimes in Pilates. Here we go for 1. That's easier. Lift to lower. Making sure it's that lift. Control with the lift the entire time. Steady with the breath, with the movement. Really tap in to the exercise, where you want to feel the work, right here. Where you don't, up here. One more time, front to back. Awesome work. Now squeeze the legs together. Remember, the more you squeeze, the more you release what we were just working. Bottom leg, imagine, pushes the top leg up, and keep pushing the top leg up as the legs lower down. Give yourself inner thigh work here. We never want to miss an opportunity to engage the inner thighs. So whenever the legs are squeezing together, really pull and narrow them together a little bit more effort. And I think pull them together and pull them up into you so they stay connected into your center. Bottom leg is pushing up like crazy. Push up more with that bottom leg. One last time. Awesome work. Let those legs release. Bend the knees. Come onto your hands, onto your knees here. So we're going back into some more rotational work on our hands and on our knees here. Taking some breath. Let's take one hand to the shoulder. The hand that's on the shoulder, start rotating towards that arm. Just rotating, open up, feel the rotation you have on this side, come right back to center. As you're rotating the spine here, I want you to make sure that your neck is staying happy. That is, it's not engaging. No strain in the shoulder, which is why today we're having the hand on the shoulder rather than extending it. Just one last time. Stay center, replace the hand, switch out your side. So opposite hand to the shoulder, inhale, find rotation. Exhale, center. In this exercise in particular, I really personally notice a difference, one side compared to the other, an imbalance. If you don't have an imbalance, that's great. If you do, just become aware of it. Awareness helps inform where maybe we can push a little bit more or exert more energy, focus. Allow yourself to stay center. Then lower yourself down onto your stomach on your mat. Spine extension. We'll start basic spine extension. So reach your arms back behind you, palms face in towards the thighs. Pick the shoulders up off the floor. Nose is just barely grazing the floor. Tops of the feet, push them down into the floor. So heavy with the feet. As you inhale, lift the arms, lift the upper back. Lower down. Let's repeat. Arms, spine, lower down. Arms to spine, lower down. This should feel so good on your back. One last time. Pause down. Let the arms open across from the shoulders. We're still somewhat lifted with our spine, so there is some activation here. Pull the lowest abdominal wall in a little bit more. Lift your legs, reach your arms forward and over your head. So you're in a long, long position with your spine, with your limbs. Reach one arm back behind you, look over the shoulders. Now we're doing rotational work and extension. Come back center, reach arm forward. Switch, inhale, exhale. If you're thinking this is hard, that's because it is. Inhale, exhale. We're almost there. We want strong backs, not just strong abs. One more time each side. Last one. Very nice, lower down. Take the hands underneath the shoulders, push yourself up, hands and knees. Doing some plank work here. So shoulders right over the hands, top of the head reaching forward. Straighten one leg back, tuck the toes. If you can, second leg joins. Find your breath here. Lift one leg up, exhale, pull knee into nose, round your spine. Take the leg back to straight, natural curves with your spine. Repeat, exhale, inhale, pull in from the center, inhale, tuck the toes. You're in plank or switch your supporting knee, opposite leg lifts, exhale, pull in, inhale to extend back, exhale, pull in, inhale to extend back. Exhale, pull in. Inhale to extend back. Tuck the toes. Beautiful. Take the knees down. Have a seat. We're nearing the home stretch. Let's do another rotational one for the obliques. So squeeze the legs together. Lift up tall and pivot back slightly. So we're a little bit pivot back here. Pull the abs in and up against the spinal column. Reach your arms forward. Hello, abs. Take the hands together for today and rotate from your waist. From your waist, from your waist, more from your waist. Come back center, switch sides. Waist to second side, wraps you around. Come back center. Use the waistline. Use those obliques. But anytime you feel like the exercise is no longer beneficial, hands go behind the thighs. Do what you need to do. Now we're going to add on. So stay center, pause, take a breath, lift your chest up, pull the abs in a little bit more, rotate to your first side again. Now a little curl back on this side, little curl up, little curl back, little small movement is so effective. Curling back, curling up, breathing. 2 more times, 2. 1 last time. Come center, pause, lift the chest, pull the abs in, rotate second side. Find that little curl back and up, little curl back and up. Just 2 more times, we're almost there, 2. And 1. Center, roll all the way down. Bring the feet towards you. We're going to end how we got started with our pelvic curl. Press down into the feet. Still feel the engagement with the abs. Supple curl pelvis, lower spine, middle spine, Eventually maybe upper arms heavy against the mat as you roll down. Soften your chest, your sternum. Pull your ribs, your lowest rib down to the floor. The lower spine, the sacrum, the pelvis goes to neutral. Repeat. Whenever you're up, take an inhale. From the very top of the chest, start rolling yourself down. When we do this exercise slow, sometimes I like to envision a steam roller. So I'll cue you that next time. So whenever we come up next time, take an inhale. Imagine like a steamroller in a positive way. It's a mini steamroller, right? And it's going to start rolling down your front of your upper body, so your chest rolls down to your sternum, getting to your ribs, the lowest rib. Eventually it rolls onto your stomach, through the belly button, through the lowest part of your abdomen, through the pelvis, unwinding. Let's just do that one more time. Curling back up. If you like that steamroller image, try it on your own. As you roll back down, arms are heavy. Sequentially, slowly rolling down onto the mat. All the way down. Oh, that feels lovely. The pelvis rests in neutral. You can stay down on your mat as you continue to breathe, or if you'd like, bring yourself up and have a seat on your mat. Wherever you are, maintain natural curves of your spine. Eyes to close. Keep breathing in and out. Just notice, with focusing more on rotation today, if you were able to get into oblique activation a little bit more, felt a little bit more with the obliques. We still got total body workout in, right? Spend a little bit of time for the legs, for that back. Strength is so important as well. We want well-rounded workouts, well-rounded bodies. So you continue breathing, allow the eyes to open. And I hope the workout was just what you needed for today. As always, have a beautiful day and join me on the mat soon.